What is in the December update? Today I'm going to go over the list for you, giving just my top 10 features of this update. This list is in no particular order, and I'm going to link for you below in the description the full article so you can read those full updates if you want. It's a long read, guys, just warning you. Now, if you like these kind of news updates, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. That way you won't miss out on any future updates from me. Now, on to number 1. Now, this next bit's going to be huge if you're a fan of the portal. They've made a bunch of additions to it, so builder additions, rush layouts have been added for all 2042 all-out war maps. That's within the portal, obviously. They've also added a new official vehicle team deathmatch template, as well as a new official team and free-for-all gunmaster template, and then there's also a new official infection template. Plus a few little changes to the rules editor. On the user experience end of things, they've added the server info to the pause screen, which is obviously helpful. They've added support to server admins to leave server messages, so you know, message of the day, that kind of thing. They've also added support for reporting servers, so now you can dob in those horrible XP farm guys. There's also various visual, audio and gameplay improvements to the weapons, vehicles and gadgets. So that's the portal. For my top pick number 2, the loadout bug has been fixed. So this is where you load into a game, maybe it's the second round you've played and you've just got blank boxes where all your loadout picks should be. They've identified the issue with this and they have fixed it, and that's in this update. Number 3, they've got even more weapon balancing. So obviously they did quite a bit of weapon balancing with update number 2, which we had on the 25th of November, just the other day, but now there's going to be even more balancing. So look forward to that. If you want to see the full list, obviously just go to the article and read it. There's quite a lot in there, but just some weapon balancing. Okay, on to number 4, which is various graphical glitches fixed. Now this could be the flickering or stuttering you get when running around on the map. Maybe it's the blaring white light you get when you get revived sometimes, or maybe it's when you fall through the floor after being killed while in a vehicle. All of these little issues have been addressed. But my absolute favourite, and one that I might be a little bit sad to see go, to be honest, is the one where you see enemies running in the distance, but they're kind of just stuck still on one foot, posing for you, kind of gliding along the floor. I think that looks hilarious, but they have identified the problem with that and they've sorted that out apparently, so that's great. Number 5, they've improved matchmaking, so this makes it easier for you to get into games. They've also made it better for cross-play party making, and also made it easier for PC friends to join each other. Number 6, probably one of the best ones on the list. They've got the Revives user interface. This is for those of you who've played Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 will know, when you're in a down state, obviously at the moment you can't see what's going on, but in these games you would have a little list of medics nearby telling you the distance they are away from you, and also if anyone has pinged you specifically and coming to get you, they are highlighted at the top of that list. So they've added that into the game. Thank goodness. Number 7 is weekly missions. So now you're going to have weekly missions. This obviously was a huge part of Battlefield 5, where you'd have a bunch of objectives to complete within the week, and when you complete them you get a reward at the end. Now it does say here that the rewards are cosmetics, so that's great. More variety will certainly help. Now, you know I'm a Hazard Zone fan, so for number 8 we've got some Hazard Zone improvements. The first one I thought I'd mention is that they've added a match bonus for the first round of the day completed on Hazard Zone of 1,000 Dark Market coins, that's pretty hefty. So that'll encourage players to buy lots of extra weapons, obviously. In the game, they've also made improvements to the capsules. I've lost the word for a moment there. Most of the capsules you find only contain one data drive. They've changed this so that there's going to be a random amount between 1 and 3, which is obviously great for players. Love that. And they've also made some changes to the extraction zone. Now you'll be able to see on the icon how far away the extraction zone is, and you'll also have more flares deployed at those extraction zones. So that's the green smoke you see coming up. That'll provide more cover and more lighting as well to the area. For number 9, they've made various tweaks to all of the specialist gadgets. These are all like little improvements or just changes to kind of correct the behaviours of them so that they can't either be taken the mick with, or if they're not working as they should, they've been brought in line with what they should be doing. And last but not least, we've got to melee improvements. Anyone who's been doing the melee takedowns knows that they kind of look a bit off. They don't really work that well. There's a hefty list, guys, of things they've changed to the animations, to the kind of range you can engage them from, how they work in general. So those should be working a lot better after this update. So that is my top 10 items in the December update. You can obviously go and check out the full article if you want to see the full list. Believe me, it's quite a long read, but there's very interesting, a lot of the stuff that's in there. Again, if you like this kind of content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'll be making many more videos like this in the future, as well as gameplays, guides on how to be better at the game, etc., and just any news in general. So for now, I'll let you go. I'll see you guys in the next video.